Hello all, this is His Lady Talisa D. Andrews again, and at this time I feel it very necessary to speak on the issues regarding Dr. Bill Cosby. Over the past several weeks, several women have come out and accused Dr. Cosby of inappropriate sexual advances or having inappropriate sexual relations with him. The news media has continued to speak on this over and over again, with very few statements being given by Dr. Cosby and even less statements being given by those whose lives he's poured into over the years. Here's the problem that I have. I am not an advocate of sexual violence or sexual abuse on any level. But to all of you women who are coming out 30 and 40 years after the fact, I have a distinct problem with you. And then to say that you were drugged or that you were raped by Dr. Cosby, and now all of a sudden you want to come out and let the world know what type of man he is when his legacy is nearing an end, I'm going to tell you point blank, I think most of you are bona fide liars. And here's why. Because in the height of when you all are saying all of this took place with Dr. Cosby, it was in the late 60s, it was in the 70s, and it was in the early 80s. Those were prime years when Hollywood was not trying to have a black man of prestige leading the way. If, in fact, any of these allegations were true, all you had to do was open your mouth then, and they would have never let him advance to the levels that he's advanced to over the years. Then some of you are coming out now and stating that you only received a small payment from Dr. Cosby over the years. What happened? The money ran out, so now your story has some type of validity? I don't think so, because if you really were a rape victim, no amount of money would have been able to keep you silent. And then for you, Miss Beverly Johnson, one of the top black models ever to walk the runway, you admittedly said in your interview that you were going through a nasty divorce, you having all these financial difficulties, and that you were looking for a way to get back into Hollywood, to get your name back on top, and you felt that he was the way to go. Now, although nothing transpired, you claimed that you were drugged by him, and the only thing that you can remember is getting back home, but not remember getting into your bed the next day. You should have spoke on this years ago. And for you, Janice Dickinson, you are a known whore by your own autobiography. Talking about you woke up and all of a sudden all you know is that you felt pain and it was blood everywhere. Blood from what? Your nose, from all the coke that you snorted. And if he did get inside you, honey, you told the world that your waters was very deep and your waters was already stretched very wide, so you didn't feel a thing. Stop telling that lie and trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. And for you other little tricks who wants to say that you was in a Playboy mansion and you was 15 years old, what the hell was you doing in the Playboy mansion? The Playboy mansion is a known whorehouse. And if your mama let you go to the Playboy mansion at 15 years old, your mammy should have been arrested, not Bill Cosby. Now you want to come back 40 years later and say, oh, I haven't gotten over this? To all of you, your statute of limitations has run out. It's been 30 and 40 years and you done made money since then. You should have took your ass to a psychiatrist, got you some help, and went on with your life. But how dare you try to desecrate the legacy of a living legend in the African American community. And I would further like to say to all of you black stars that he's helped pave the way for. Why are all of you so silent? I can't hear you. Why are you so silent? Why are you not marching around saying, free Bill Cosby, clear his name? And here's what I do believe. There could have been some sexual improprieties in those times. To my understanding, it was all about free sex, free love, and free drugs. But I guarantee you this, it wasn't rape. And for everyone that's watching this interview, my name is His Lady Talisa D. Andrews, and I approve this message. Good night.